Alright guys, so I told you I'd be back, and I didn't forget about you, which is also good. But some big news has hit the NFL, hit the Pittsburgh Steelers especially, and I told y'all I'd be doing Steelers videos, so let's talk about what happened. So the Steelers lost Ben Roethlisberger. We all are aware of this because we all follow Ghetto Gronk, and he wouldn't shut the hell up about rape allegations from 11, 12 years ago, or whatever the fuck long they were. Yeah, so he's gone, and every Steeler fan dreaded that because that means Mason Rudolph is going to be our starter. Not really a fan of that. The Steelers went out and pursued a quarterback by the name of Mitchell Trubisky, who we just signed. Today is the 16th. This happened on like the 13th or the 14th. So today is Wednesday. It happened on Monday. They signed Mitchell Trubisky, 2 years. I'm going to talk about how I feel about it because I'm a Steeler fan. Okay, so I don't necessarily agree with the fact that of all these people saying that he's bad. He played for the Bears, for those of you who don't know. Then he went to Buffalo. I don't know if he was through trade or free agency, but he went to the Bills, up to Buffalo, and sat, and then went from Buffalo to us and signed with us in free agency. I like the signing, quite frankly, because we don't know how this kid's going to play. We know that when he does play, he's decent, you know. Everyone going, I want Jimmy J. Yeah, but I'd rather not give up anything for him. I'd rather get a guy off of free agency or draft somebody. So, that brings me to a different point, but we'll get to that in a second. So, personally, from what I've seen, and keep in mind, I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised wrapped in a fucking terrible towel. I know this shit, okay? I followed this team from the ground up. Ben Roethlisberger's rookie year was the year I was born. So pretty much I've watched this guy all my life, and yeah, I don't know what necessarily is to come about this, because we've never seen a quarterback that's not Ben Roethlisberger being a starter, like the actual starter. Like, yeah, Mason Rudolph did it 2 years ago. Yeah, but he wasn't the actual starter. Roethlisberger was. He got hurt. Byron Leftwich. What about what else? Landry Jones, they tried him. But he was never the starter. He was a backup. They're all more backups. But anyway, so this is the first time that Roethlisberger's not on the team anymore, and it just seems like the good old days is gone. But when it comes to Trubisky, everyone hating on him because he played for the Bears and they didn't treat him well at all. And it's like, why? Why are you not treating this guy right? What? He had Robinson, whatever the first name is for the guy in the Bears, wide receiver. And they made the playoffs, and he was so overrated, and this and that. And it was like, you played for the Bears. What were you expecting of him? It's like the same thing as playing for the Lions now. So, I don't understand it, but like, he's not bad. No, he's not gonna be Tom freaking Brady, okay? But we can't, Steelers fans are so spoiled. They are so quick to go, I don't like this, it's not the Steeler way. Well, who gives a shit? We need a quarterback. We have a quarterback. It's certainly better than Mason tie the 16-1 Lions. It's certainly better than say the well, he didn't necessarily, but that's what it was, so that's what I'll go with. It's better than say the N-word at Myles Garrett and then be surprised that he smacked me in the face with a helmet. You know, so I like it. It's way better than what we've got now. Although I'd like to see Dwayne Haskins play a little bit, and I'd like to see Josh Dobbs play a little bit. It won't happen. It's not going to. So, with that, I think it's an upgrade, and I think we really can't speak until we've seen the kid play in Pittsburgh. Scenery changes a lot of people, so I'm optimistic for the moment. I think it was a good signing. I'd rather not have Mason Rudolph as our starter, and to be honest with you, you can get mad all he wants, but he's quite arrogant. I really do not like Mason Rudolph as a player, and sometimes as a person. So there's that. But I am going to go out and say, because I spoke about the draft about a minute and a half ago, let's talk about the draft. So does this mean now that they have not pursued Jimmy Garoppolo in a trade with the 49ers, now that they brought on Mitchell Trubisky, do they still go for Kenny Pickett or whoever the hell else we can draft as a quarterback in the draft? Sam Howell, Kenny Pickett obviously played for the University of Pittsburgh, so he's going to be on the list to at least... I mean, if he's at 20, are they going to take him now that they have Trubisky? Do they feel that calmly in Trubisky? I know it's a 2-year deal, but do they still feel strongly that they're going to pass on Kenny Pickett if he's available at 20? Now, I don't think he will be, but if he is, we'll see. Malik Willis, probably going to go. Probably going... I don't know if Carolina's going to take a quarterback. Jets, think about it. If people in front of us, Saints might be the only ones. Eagles feel like maybe Jalen Hurts is their answer. Do they feel Jalen Hurts is their answer? The Jets don't need one. The Eagles, I don't know. The Saints definitely are going to take somebody, but that leaves Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett. Granted, nobody else takes a quarterback. So it's tough. There's a lot that goes into play here. And quite frankly, if Pickett is available at 20, I'm taking him. I'm freaking taking him. But if not, I mean, offensive line definitely needs some help. I'd really rebuild the offensive line and sign some good free agent guys, Personally, now, if it were me, and you guys could laugh all you want, I would sign Ben Jones. He's a center. We have Kendrick Green. Yeah, okay, but I'd like to put Ben Jones at center if we can get him to sign. Sign Ben Jones at center. Push Kendrick Green on the outside. He's a fast guy. We need a fast guy on the offensive line. I mean, could work. I'd like to buff up our offensive line because no quarterback, whoever we sign, is going to do well if we continue to not hold blocks. No quarterback's going to do well. I mean, so Mitch Trubisky is a Pittsburgh Steeler. Do they sign a quarterback in the draft? Do they get a quarterback in the draft as well? We'll see. If they have Kenny Pickett, I'm taking him, personally. But if they don't, well, that's interesting. So, we'll have to see. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm going to be doing a new version of a video because, as you can tell, I'm not necessarily able to make good financial decisions, and I have a jersey collection and that I'd like to show everybody. So if you guys want to see that, you kind of just pop a like down there. Because if I see a certain amount of likes, I'm going to say, hey, they kind of want to see that, and then I'm going to go, oh, well, I guess we're going to do it then. So that's exactly what I'm thinking at the moment. I got off of school today, so I'm going to enjoy my day off because the college called up, say. So that's it, and I'm leaving. Bye.